Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another Monday edition of the Telos Buzz. Hey, everybody, I'm Thomas. And Evan, we've got you here joining us. Evan, how are you doing today?
Hey Thomas, I'm doing super well. It's great to see you again. Great to have you back
Yeah,
this week. Missed you last week.
I know it was. It was too bad I couldn't be there on Friday, but you hosted that show, right? How did that one go?
Oh, it was a total blast. It was great chatting with Doug and Erica and just getting the scoop on the NFTs from Scott Kelly and all that went into making that auction happen.
Most definitely. Yeah, that was a really, really incredible chance for the Telos ecosystem to show really the power of the Telos CVM, how it can be used for big time NFT projects like the Scott Kelly NFTs. So yeah, I'm super glad that you got the chance to talk to Douglas and Erica. They're great people over there at Good Block.
Oh yeah, it's great. And I mean, Scott Kelly's like huge and this big name coming to Telos. To me too, though, like, Douglas and Erica are also like really impressive people who I'm like to be their kind of celebrities as well. So it was really fun for me being able to chat with them. So,
Oh,
you can take time off more often, Thomas.
sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, and you're so right as well that they are they really are like well-known people in the Telos community. And yeah, getting a chance to talk with them is always a good one. So yeah, I'm super glad you enjoyed it, and I will definitely let you stream more often, as I know you love it so much. It's a
Oh
good
my gosh.
time. Well,
Well, I
guys,
mean, I was gonna say, do we have a guest this week, Thomas?
we do. Our guest this week is the Telos News. So we're going to go through some updates. We're going to let you know some of the stuff you may have missed over the last week. And we'll tell you everything that you need to know to kind of get up to date with Telos. Yeah, so um, let's, Evan, do you want to kick things off with some updates from the NFT world?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got some exciting news. Speaking of Good Block on last week, their auction has concluded. It's done. So if you want to check it out, you can go to the Scott Kelly NFT website and see what each of the auctions actually settled on, what they sold for. I'm pretty sure they raised just under 20,000 telos, which is really impressive.
Wow.
And all that's going to charity. So I'm not sure if there is kickbacks in the NFTs or not, but I do know that at least upfront, this 20,000 is going directly to a charity. I actually forget which one now. My bad. So it's all going to a good cause, and definitely worth checking those out, seeing if maybe there's one you guys want to pick up on the aftermarket when they're potentially for sale.
Yeah.
We've got even more news too. Croco Island has launched. 477 have already been minted. I think there's a limit of those around 4,000. Do you know the exact number there, Thomas?
Yes, it's 4,444. So just about 10% of them have been sold so far, which is pretty good for only launching a few days ago.
For real, yeah. I mean, get yours while you can. Supplies are limited, guys. Shifra, you got one of the auctions, eh? Or a Croco, maybe. Anyway,
One
good
of the
for
two.
you. We're all jealous. Uh, Still a chance to get a Croco, though. Uh, Coming up on their roadmap, so this is Croco Island, is a rarity tool, and then later down the line, they'll have a Croco token coming too, along with donating the royalties to Ukraine. That's where the NFTs, Scott Kelly NFT funds went. Ukraine.
Right. I remember in his last sale, he had been donating it to Ukraine. So yeah, it's a great cause, and I mean, 20,000 telos is a a fine a really great amount to raise for all that and to donate. So yeah, congrats, hats off to
Oh,
everyone involved.
absolutely. And it's all the work that went into that project is fantastic. And it's so good to see the fruits of their labor going to a good cause. And it's also worth noting, like, they're not the only ones, right, on Telos doing these great things. Croco is trying to do their bit, and they're not the only ones. It's the benefit of working with a chain that is focused on ESG. And lastly, in the NFT front, just remember, deploying your NFT project on Telos Native or the Telos EVM means you can get support from Telos NFT curator, the Big GUI. He's offered me personally support many times. You who've been here have seen it. So don't be afraid to reach out to him, take him up on that, and tell him we sent you, or don't.
Definitely tell them that we sent you. Evan, by the way, how is what's the latest updates on your NFT projects? Anything you want to share with the class?
Oh my gosh. Well, to be honest, I'm trying to convince one of my friends, a fantastic artist, even better than I am, I think. I'm trying to get him to collaborate with me so that we can
Wow.
um, really produce something, especially in kind of the time limits that are on this contest, at least. But also, I think he'll just be like a really valuable person to have in the community. He's not really involved in crypto, but an
Mhm.
incredible artist who I think NFTs particularly, he's going to be a powerhouse at production. We'll see if I get him into it though. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I'll keep you all posted on that. Um,
Yeah, please do. I'm gonna be checking in with you on that because that's one of the honestly the cool things is just about being in the space and being where we are and the power of Telos to make things a little bit easier to use, a little bit easier to access. You don't have to worry about intense amount of gas fees or transactions or try to explain to someone what front running is other than that you're telling them it doesn't happen. You're
yeah.
just like, hey, you can come in, you can pay like the equivalent of like $1 to mint your NFT, maybe a little bit less. Um, yeah. So congratulate. I'm really excited for that, and definitely keep us updated on that.
Oh, thank you. And speaking of congratulations, Shifra, for your Molten Dawn purchase. That is a beauty.
Oh, very nice. Molten Dawn was a good one. Oh, and by the way, we forgot to mention. Let us know if you're watching where you're tuning in from. I'm tuning into you guys. I'm streaming this live from Toronto, Ontario, as usual. If you had caught me on Friday, I would have been streaming from Las Vegas, which is where I was away at. Very
Yeah,
unexciting.
Thomas, you were telling me you really broke the bank in Las Vegas, eh?
I did. I'm a big spender. I think I spent around $7 American. I was at the,
Wow.
when you cross over the border and they're like, "How much are you bringing over?" And I had about like a $5 bill in my wallet, and the lady gave me such a look
You
of
declared it? You declared $5?
yeah, because they were like, "How much money are you bringing over?" And I was like, "I have $5." And she was like, you know where you're going, buddy." And I was
Yeah,
like,
like you're not gonna be able to buy gas to get back to where you came from. Yeah.
"Oh,
Okay. Well,
yeah."
I'm glad you did make it back though. We're super happy to have you here. And hopefully that $7 won you lots and lots, big time.
I think I walked out of there with a piece of paper worth a quarter, so I'll take it.
Good for
Um,
you.
Evan, where are you streaming from?
Oh, I'm in sunny London, Ontario. It's
Wonderful.
beautiful here. Spring has sprung. It's basically summer now. It is absolutely wild how quickly we go from winter to just like full on sweltering heat. So
It truly is. London is one of those weird weather cities where you're either getting dumped on with snow or it's boiling
it's hot
hot
and
and
humid. Yeah.
wet. Yeah, there's no in between. Yeah. Well, let's
How are things with you, Thomas? You got any headlines for us?
yes, I do. Let's go on to something that we're going to talk about. We may we've not had we've dug into this a little bit. We'll probably should take some more time later on this week to find out a bit more about what happened, but we want to at least put it on your guys' radar. So there was a recent rug pull in Telos.
Oh no.
This hasn't happened for a while, not since all of the Telos EVM in its early stages had a bunch of coins that rug pull. I remember T Fellas being one of the big ones.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, those meme coins were one thing, but this was Pop Swap. This was a DEX that was launched on or had launched, I guess. I was away when most of this happened, so my details on it are kind of spotty. What it seems happened was they had been building up their presence. They had been going on Twitter Spaces events. They had been building up their community chat in Telegram. They had about they launched. I know they had a bit of delays. I remember seeing that in their Telegram group. And then at some point, they pulled money away. There were reports of around 10,000 telos that were taken from this, which is nothing to sneeze at.
No, I
For the
mean,
amount of money that lost.
as far as a rug pull goes, it could have been a lot worse, probably. And it's fortunate, I think, that they hadn't been around for longer, and hadn't gained too much trust in the community. I think, hopefully, the investors in that project were being careful, as it was a new undoxed project.
Mhm.
Always be careful, always do your own research. Everyone watching this show probably knows that already. Um, and hopefully none of our listeners were burned themselves. Um, yeah, we don't know a whole lot about the details there, but uh, interestingly enough, the website is still up and has like the remains of a counter. So it seems like they put up a timer saying we're gonna rug pull in 12 hours or something. Get your money out now. But what was it, 90% fees or something to get
Yeah,
your
yeah.
investments out?
I was seeing some messages about that, about exorbitant withdrawal percentage fees or something of that sort. So
It's
yeah, just
fascinating
really
to me that
showy stuff. Ay,
they
ay,
could
ay.
have just rug pulled and run probably, but instead they gave investors the opportunity to get something like 10% back. It's absurd and just kind of fascinating. Even just the fact that anyone would go back to that site and connect their wallet to it after they put up a timer saying, "Hey, we're about to rug pull." Uh,
Yeah, it's an absolutely wild story. We'll do a little bit more digging, and we'll talk about this a little bit more, because there's a lot of things to really let you guys know about, especially in how you can, you know, the after effects of this poll. One of
yeah,
those we can tell you.
is there any way we can protect ourselves from potentially this rug pull or future ones, Thomas?
Yeah, there most definitely is. So if you head on over to, I just put the link in the chat. It's called revoke.telos.net. Anywhere that you've connected your Telos EVM account to, any website, you can use revoke.telos.net to go through and take back those uh, the powers that you've given the website to access your account, to approve transactions, to propose transactions for you. So we would definitely recommend going through and doing that. I'm sure the Telegram. I know there's a bunch of people talking about this in the Omnidex Telegram. So if you want to learn a little bit more about what happened, you can check out there, as well as it spread a bit into the Telegram too. People talking about it. So go through and check out there. And we'll end on some advice from Douglas, which came from the Omnidex chat. This is Douglas advised that one of the big lessons here is to don't invest with an undoxed dev or an unvalidated smart contract. This is a project that had both. So
Right.
and that is, yeah, that's something that is it seems definitely important in this case. Um,
We'll see. Like, both you and I went through the Omnidex Telegram where a lot of this kind of unfolded. You could see it unfolding in real time, people talking about it.
yeah,
And a lot of the discussion was about how we can prevent these on the network in the future. And a lot of very valid, very plausible ideas were forwarded by a number of different members. And from MM Doom to Douglas to various other members, saying we could put together a council to docs projects, so that you don't have to dox yourself to a whole community but a smaller group, or even just more of like a group to scope these things out and establish trust, especially with the devs, I think, in particular.
yeah,
I'll have to
and
go and check.
and that's the one thing that we really love about the Telos community is that, I mean, these things happen in crypto, but what's important is when we come together as a community, we talk about them, we plan about what we can do going forward to help each other. So yeah, I'm glad that we've been seeing that in the community chat.
Yeah, so let's see if this maybe in the future results in positive action. that, it's a shame that 10,000 Telos was stolen, but if that's what it costs to upgrade security on our network and make it safer, make sure this doesn't happen again, it might honestly pay for itself a number of times over
Yeah,
at that
and
rate, you know?
truly, and to let people know also that uh, this stuff this stuff does happen, and it can happen anywhere. So just remembering those principles of checking in on what you're do your own research before you invest in a project, find out about who's developing it, find out about what kind of smart contracts they're using, know exactly what you're getting yourselves into. um, yeah, and as you say, if this results in more of that, uh, then yeah, 10,000 Telos is a low price to pay. But again,
Yeah.
that really sucks for everyone who lost their Telos there. Oh,
But you know what? Speaking of 10,000 Telos, you know what is worth a lot more than 10,000 Telos?
oh, go and tell us, Evan.
If you win a spot in Mission NFT. I mean, there are 5 top prizes of 25,000 Telos and 1 additional super top prize of 50,000 additional Telos on top of the 25 you would have already won. And that's Big Gooey's top pick, his favorite. So stay on his good side, folks.
Yes, the gooey pick. That one I'm most excited to see. What does gooey like the most? That's a big stamp of approval in the Telos community. So that one will be the one to watch for, and also the one that will walk away with, as you say, a good amount of Telos. Um,
I mean,
there
that's
is
huge. 75,000 Telos is huge. I mean, I think any business could benefit enormously from that sort of investment. Especially when you think about an artist, right? I'm here
Mhm.
in Canada, so 75,000 Telos is worth quite a bit. Uh, and we're in the first world, right? If you go into the second or third world where this sort of money could absolutely change your life. I mean, it would change my life again here. Uh, and yeah, so this is huge. This can be huge, and I'm really hoping that the winners are not just well deserving, but also going to benefit enormously.
Yeah, and people have, as you say, like people have responded to this mission NFT, whether it's because of the prize, whether it's because of the community. But there's been 12 projects that have submitted an application for the NFT mission NFT, which is pretty good for mission NFT only being live for a week.
I
Now,
could be wrong. I'm seeing on here 25 participants. I don't know if that's 25 submissions, but I
25
do see
participants.
25
Oh,
participants on the Taikai page.
oh, okay, wonderful. Uh,
Yeah, that's more than twice as much. And it's
there you
huge,
go.
right? Lots of participation.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Incredibles, and a good way to check out what the judges are looking for and learn a little bit more about who has been submitting so far. We'll drop the link in the chat here. The Big GUI, the judges, the Big GUI, and Vaz NFT. They're going to be going live on Twitter Spaces today, right up in about half an hour. At 17 UTC to go over the entries and talk more about what they're looking for in an NFT project. So definitely
Oh,
listen into
amazing.
that.
Yeah, we got to check that out. And Shifra, maybe we can have you on some time to talk about your ESG projects and we can get a little bit more
Yeah.
insight there.
And Shifa, we saw that you I saw that you submitted a project to Mission NFT. So congratulations.
Yes, fingers
Very
crossed for
exciting.
you. Good luck and way to go. I mean, it's just awesome that you're one of the 25 that first people to participate in this awesome opportunity. So, wishing you the best of luck.
Most definitely. I would introduce our guest, but we've already introduced them. The good old news. So that brings us pretty much to the end of our show today. Um, wow, Evan, what should people do if they really love Telos culture? They want to make sure they don't miss anything. Where should we put them?
Well, I would, if I were you, I would go and give that subscribe button a little tap, uh, just a little boop on the snoot, maybe ring that bell icon and make sure you stay up to date with us. Follow us on Twitter. What else do we have? We've got a Telegram, yeah.
We do have a Telegram. Yes, we've got a Telegram chat that you can join in. We've also got a Medium page, which will be having an article coming out about this week about one of our amazing community members, Feisy. So stay tuned for that. That'll be on the Telos Culture Medium page, but you'll get links to it all if you're in any of our other social medias.
For sure. Is the TikTok live yet? I know we're talking about it.
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh well, I don't know. Check it. Look for us on TikTok. We'll be there soon enough.
Exactly. And guys, remember, if you really, really enjoy the work that we're doing in Telos Culture, anything that we do in terms of bringing you the news or highlighting community members or highlighting the different projects that are doing incredible work on Telos, make sure to give us a vote for Telos Culture for BP. We're aiming for standby block producer at the moment. We're up and running. We've got some eco-friendly servers in Quebec, actually. So your vote for us is also we're doing good stuff for the environment there as well. So go and check it out. Cast your vote, and yeah. This Friday, we will be joined. It'll be me and Liam as of now. And although Evan, if you maybe we could get you on Friday too. You're really becoming a absolutely stunning host.
Oh
So
shucks. Oh shucks. So who's your guest this Friday? Is it
it is
Kudo?
going to be Kudo, yeah, an incredible play to earn project that is they've been building on Telos for a good amount of time. I thought it was Kudo, Quudo. It could be
Right.
Kudo,
Kudo. We don't know, but we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Stay
We'll
tuned
ask
on
him.
Friday for that pressing question.
Yes, it'll be the most important question we ask. It's gonna be a great show, guys, and we'll see you out there. Have a great rest of your day, and take
Cheers,
care.
everyone. Thanks so much. Great chatting with you, Thomas.
You too, Evan. Bye, everyone.
Have a great day, guys. Bye.